Markandeya says, when the newly married couple Dama and Sumana returned to the capital, King Nourish was extremely pleased. King Nourish, after knowing about the brave deeds of his son, was very proud of him. As he had become old, he appointed Dama as his successor, and he went in the forest to do penance accompanied by his wife, Indrasena. Once, Vishnu came in the same forest where King Nourish was doing his penance. After seeing Nourish and his wife, he inquired as to who they were. But King Nourish did not give any reply, as he was observing a Mauna Virata. Somehow, Vishnu came to know about his identity, that he was none other than the father of his bitter enemy, Dama. He felt that this was the most opportune moment for him to take his revenge and killed Nourish. Indrasena, on seeing her dead husband, started to wail. All the sages and hermits who were doing penance in that forest arrived there and started cursing Vishnu for the grave sin he had committed. Indrasena requested one of the sages to go and inform Dama about his father's death. She said, "Go and tell him that his father Nourish has been killed by Vishnu while he was doing penance. Now, it was his duty to avenge his father's death." After saying this, Indrasena committed sati by jumping into the burning pyre of her husband. King Dama kills Vishnu. Markandeya says, when Dama came to know about his father's death, he became extremely furious. Although he was very patient by nature, but still the news of his father's death made him restless. He thought, "Shame on me. In spite of myself being alive, the wicked Vishnu had killed my father. I have failed in my duty. Being a king, it is my duty to punish the wicked people and protect the virtuous ones. But my enemy is still alive after committing a heinous crime. Now, I will perform my father's tarpan only with the blood of Vishnu. If I fail in doing this, then I would give up my life by jumping into the fire. I will not only kill Vishnu but also his whole family. Whoever tries to help him will be put to death. Even if the deities, Yama or Kibra, try to help him, they will get destroyed." Markandeya says, after taking a vow to kill Vishnu, Dama consulted his priests and ministers on his future course of action. All of them unanimously decided that Vishnu must be punished for his crime. At last, Dama marched along with a huge army towards Vishnu's kingdom. When Vishnu came to know of Dama's arrival, he became very angry. The battle commenced. The chief commander of Vishnu's army attacked Dama but was killed by Dama. Seeing his chief commander dead, Vishnu tried to flee from the battlefield with his army. Seeing him flee, Dama challenged Vishnu. Vishnu accepted Dama's challenge and turned back to fight again. A ferocious battle was fought. In a very short time, Dama killed all the 7 sons of Vishnu, his brothers, relatives and his friends. Vishnu was extremely angry at the death of his near and dear ones, and he attacked Dama with his sword. But Dama, pulling Vishnu by his hair, felled him on the ground and put his feet on his neck, saying, "I'm now going to pierce the heart of this wicked and a mean man." All the deities, human beings, sages etc., should witness this scene. Saying this, Dama killed Vishnu. Blood started to ooze out from the wound inflicted on Vishnu's heart. Dama tried to drink that blood but was resisted from doing so by the deities. Then Dama performed the last rites of his father with that blood. In this way, he took his revenge. The benefits of reading Markandeya Purana. The birds said, "Oh, Jaimini." This was the way sage Markandeya had narrated the divine tales to Kraustuki. A person who either studies this Purana or listens to it achieves great accomplishment. All his desires are fulfilled and he enjoys a long life. He becomes free from all his sins. Markandeya Purana is the seventh among all the 18 Puranas. Listening to it helps a man to atone for all the sins committed during the period of 100 crore kalpas. The virtues attained by listening to Markandeya Purana are equivalent to the virtues attained by making donations at Pushkar or by studying all the Vedas. Jaimini replied, "O birds! You have enlightened my mind by narrating the tales of Markandeya Purana and have made it free from all sorts of confusion. May the Almighty God bless you. May you enjoy a long life free from all the diseases." Saying like this, Jaimini went back to his hermitage.